very long day, but it was well worth it. It was, I want to thank the crowd for staying. That's very unusual what went on there tonight. Of course, we're lucky it wasn't last night. We probably still wouldn't have been playing, but very impressed with the crowd staying. Really want to thank the students. My goodness, that was, couldn't run them out of the stands. I thought they was going to have to arrest all of them, not leaving when the lightning started hitting, but it was good opening night. We didn't play that well early. You know, when you get ready and you lose your focus and you come out there, we had a lot of mistakes, especially on special teams. But we got a little stronger as the game went on. We played almost everybody that we counted on playing. Played a lot of guys, got some good experience. I thought that our running game was pretty good, much better. We want to try to average 175 to 200. I think we had close to 300 yards. We got to play two quarterbacks. I said we was going to do it all along, and we had the chance to do that. I thought both of them did well. We had a couple of drop passes, which we normally don't have. Tight ends didn't do very well. I thought our offensive line did a good job versus their blitz. Defensively, I got to look at the film. We gave up the touchdown there in the first quarter, and a little disappointed with that. But you know, we missed a few tackles. We didn't play Leviticus Payne early, and our backup nickel went down. I wasn't going to play Leviticus. He was about 80%, but our backup guy goes down, and so we had to put him in there, and he did well. So we came out of it pretty healthy. Now we're going to have to get ready to play one of the tougher games we'll play all year long. We knew that coming in even before today's scores, and should be a good one. Looking forward to conference play. Questions?
I mean, what did you do with the players during that time that you had between starting to warm up and going back out there?
I've had a good success of eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches during the breaks. I've done that, really. We beat Oklahoma one year, and we just sat in the dressing room. We ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And in my dressing room, we played country and western music. In their dressing room, they played hip-hop or whatever they play, rap. And then we went out and beat a top 10 ranked team. We're a 3-touchdown underdog. So I'm 2-0 eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Pretty good answer, wasn't it? And the sad thing about it, it's the truth. Huh?
What brand of peanut butter?
Jiffy. But there ain't nothing else to do. I mean, we just sat around and we tried to keep them loosened up. And we let them watch a little bit of television, but there's not a whole lot you can do. It's just, you know, we just hurry up and wait, especially the first game of the year. It was a little bit unnerving knowing that everybody was ready to go, and then a big letdown. But we got to play.
How'd the stadium look to you?
It looked great. It really did. It was. I really thought the noise stayed in pretty well. Again, just a lot of noise comes from your students, and they came, they left, and they came back, and appreciate them coming. But the stadium really looked nice. Hopefully, it went off as well as possible with the thunder and lightning. But you know, it was fun to come out there and see the new facility with a lot of people in it. It was a lot of fun.
Did the rain qualify as a toad strangler?
I would say that would be a toad strangler there. You know, I went in and the coaches, we all kind of got together and started planning, but when they told us at one time it was going to be about an hour and a half, so we quit planning. You can't plan that far ahead, but that was a toad strangler, good old Arkansas toad strangler.
Come out of outside a win like this, I don't know how you can exactly grade a guy when it's that kind of a score, but for Gunnar Keel, how did he look to you? I mean, how was his play? How would you grade him?
Yeah, well, you know, I thought he did well. He missed a couple of protections. He got sacked one time, and of course the ball slipped out of his hand on the fumble. But it was, I think, 18 out of 22, and he was ready to play. He was a little bit nervous going in. He knew that he's the guy now. Last year at this time, he had somebody behind him that had a lot of experience. So I'm proud of, you know, his focus. He kept pacing the halls as the lightning was popping, but it was good to get that behind him for him and let him settle down a little bit. I thought he played well.
Come out of it mostly injury-free?
Yeah. We'll have some bumps and bruises tomorrow. First time we've been hit in a couple of weeks, but I thought our running backs ran hard. I think that's going to be a big strength for us this year. Tion, and I think he rushed for over 100 yards, and Jose, and Michael Boone. That's gonna be a good threesome there. That's gonna get a lot of yards this year.
Anything else?
Just a quick question on Temple, you talked about it, obviously, sorry, Council. They were very impressive today, I know you guys probably got a sniff of that while you're waiting out the rain. Just what do you think about them, are you impressed with what they did at Penn State?
Oh, yeah, yeah, that wasn't an upset, I didn't think. I knew going in that they were gonna be one of the better teams in the conference, and very, very good on defense. Last year, we scored really one touchdown on them. We got a touchdown off of a fumble down in around the 10-yard line and ended up getting it in, but they're well coached, they got a very good quarterback, and I've said all along, they're one of the front runners to win this league. It'll be a huge battle for us next week. A lot of experience for them, a lot of inexperienced guys for us in several places. So we're going to have to really get focused to have a chance to win this game.
Tommy, what did it show you after the block punt that your defense, it was a short field, a quick change, and they forced a 3-and-out themselves?
Yeah, it is what it is. You get out there, and a lot of it has to do with getting in the wrong play. You have to give them credit. They did a lot early. They blitzed a lot early. They were going to take a lot of things away from us, and we didn't adjust very well, quick enough, and that's what we're going to have to start doing. And that'll be a good lesson for us to understand that you go out there and go 3-and-out and you get one blocked. You get a punt blocked, very seldom do you win the game. Obviously, that game was pretty much under control, but they came to play. They did everything they could do to score points, go for fourth downs, try to block almost every punt, and I thought they did a good job with what they had.
Thanks, guys.
All right, let's go home.